Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you have not been here before, my name is KAMANI ALANA. Nice to meet you. In today's video, it's coming into winter, which yeah, we're already there pretty much. It's in November. And usually I'm a nude girl, but I just wanted to go back into some winter looks, like get into some more smoky looks, darker looks, lips, eyes, things like that. So why not? Let's just get into the season. But first of all, please do not be alarmed. My skin right now, I'm doing a retinol peel. So certain things that you see, my face, basically I'm a little bit like peeling. If you know what retinol does, I'm at like a full 1%, which is a lot because I'm just like, I want that new. I want that new skin. You know what I mean? So anyway, don't be alarmed because all that's going to be covered up. It's temporary, just in case you were like, girl, like what is happening with your skin right now? So we're just going to get into a full face tutorial. The theme of today's video is blue shadow, blue shimmer. It's going to be great. So before I even go in with my base, or you guys call it foundation, I am going to go in with my Tatcha primer, and this is a good one because my skin has been like really dry, so this one has like been helping a lot with that. So it just gives me that base underneath, but at the same time it's like a skincare primer, and it just moisturizes at the same time. So with that, we're just going to rub that all over my face, honey, all under this sheer hair. Yes. Whew. So for foundation, I'm gonna go in with one of my favorites, my NARS Natural Radiant Foundation, and this color is in Moria. Like, I love this color Moria. I'm just starting off with 2 pumps. It's like this perfect, beautiful golden color, and I'm in between colors right now, but it just hits me perfectly. So I really like this color. And I'm just gonna go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to stipple the product in my face. Now, this is a full coverage foundation, and you can already see how it's covering up a lot already, and it's already evening out my skin tone, which that is exactly what I need right now. Okay, seriously, ugh. This Longwear Natural Radiant Foundation by NARS never fails me, okay? Like, I go in between foundations. I got oldie but goodies, some new ones, or when I'm doing reviews, but this one always just gets me right as well, So now I'm gonna go ahead and contour, and I'm gonna go in with my NARS Radiant Concealer, and this one's in Cacao. And I'm just gonna come in and just kind of come into my contour areas. I'm just making a line, and I'm just coming around chin here, boom. I'm gonna come a little bit in here, boom. I'm gonna come right in my nose here and just kind of stop right there a little bit. So right in here, and then I'll bring it down in a bit. Actually, no, I'm gonna bring it down a little bit more, like in here. And then I like to go into my crease in here as well, just so we can get some dimension in there, hunty. I'm also gonna pull up over my brow area here. It almost gives you like that lift. So when you think about if it darkens out and it hollows here, it just like gives you like that lift, like your hair is pulled a little too tight. That's the part that I love about this part of the contour. I'm like, yes, snatch me. Okay, so let's come back in with that booty blender and start blending her in. So what I do is I really just like stipple the product in, but I'm stippling up into my cheek, and then I'm just gonna come down to my chin. It looks a little weird until it all starts blending in, but don't worry. Blend, tap, stipple, it'll all turn out just fine, I promise you. And then I'm gonna come in into my areas here, my temples, so I get that lift look right here. Trust me, honey, a good lift ain't hurt nobody. Everything's looking pretty good. I'm gonna come into my crease here, and really this doesn't have to be all, precise and to the point. Just get in there and blend it into my brow area. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna tap and come down to my nose. And usually, you guys know, I would do my dark contour and then I would already add in my highlight, but we're not gonna do that quite yet, only because I want to put on this beautiful, gorgeous eyeshadow, and then I want to be able to clean up under my eye, and then we'll go ahead and like highlight under my eye and highlight through the rest of my face like that. So now I'm gonna come in with my Milk makeup. This is their Blur setting powder, loose setting powder, and this is in the color medium. And I'm really just going to go ahead, what brush do I want to take today? And then I'm just gonna take my Hourglass Veil powder brush, and I'm gonna dip that into my powder, and we're just gonna powder her down. I really like this powder too because it really just keeps my color as well. As you guys can see, like, even though it's on and even though it's a little bit lighter than I am, it's got the golden undertones and it still keeps my color. So it's not graying me out, it's not whitening me out. And there's no flashback, okay? There's no flashback on this one, boo. Thank Lord Jesus. And you guys already know the other end of this brush that I love, because look at this. It just gets in those edges so well. You know what I mean? So whether your hair is curly, straight, whatever, and you're not trying to get all that powder up in your hair, hunty, it's just really good. It's just a really good brush because it's a powder brush, but it just kind of comes to a point, if you guys can kind of see, and you're able to just kind of do that. So if you don't feel like wrapping your hair and doing all that, or you can't even find your wrap, because we all know half the time I cannot find my wrap. That's really the truth of it. I can't find half my wraps. I got a silk wrap, I got a satin wrap, I got cotton bandanas, and I can never find them half the time. So I just be like, girl, I got makeup to do. Like, let me just get in here. And then I have this fail-proof brush in here, okay? So I'm straight. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and this is in the color Granite. And really, I'm just gonna come underneath my brows really quick, just to sort of shape them already. You guys already know how I do. I'm gonna come on the top here. We're just shaping my brow right now. And as you guys can see, I have a hole here. So I have to draw really with the natural shape of my brow. And then I can come back in and kind of fill them in. So now I'm gonna go in with my second product by Anastasia, and this is the Duo Powder. And this is in Granite as well. I just want to fill in a little bit more in here. And the powder just adheres and sticks a little bit better sometimes with the Anastasia. If you know her products, sometimes her products are a little bit slick. It can be a little bit shiny sometimes. So I'm just gonna fill in. And I want my brow to be a little bit heavier for this look because we are doing a dark eye. So I just want to just make sure this brow is on deck today. Now I'm gonna come in with my brow gel to pretty much set the hairs in place. And this one's by Anastasia Beverly Hills as well, and it's in Granite. Everything's in Granite. Granite everything. My whole brow is on Granite, okay? Just taking really, really light strokes to make sure we got these hairs in place. Okay, y'all, so I thought I was recording, my bad. Let me just tell you what I did. I went ahead and I took my Soft Matte Concealer by NARS, and I went ahead and just concealed under my eyes and under my brows. And then I took my Laura Mercier translucent powder and I just set her down. That's all I did thus far. My bad. I thought this camera was rolling, ready to go, and she wasn't. She can't catch up, honey. We trying it, so. But before I start shadow as well, I'm gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier and I'm gonna set a shape so you know what I'm talking about. So I'm dipping my Beauty Blender in my powder and I'm literally just going to set my shape here. And it's right at that angle that I like. This definitely helps create a line. Instead of putting tape or something on your eye, I'm just creating a line here and it's just kind of like going up of how I want this to go. We're gonna go in with my Infinity palette. This is by Hourglass and it has my browns and just beautiful, just basic colors that you need in your life. And this is my Infinity palette, but this is through the Modernist palette that they made. So I'm just gonna go in with a transition color. I'm actually taking this color right here, dipping that in, and we're just gonna start with, ooh, come on, pigment. I forget that these shadows are so good. So I'm just coming in and going and pushing up into my brow bone just in circular motions. And as I come out here, just gonna pull it right back in here. So I'm just kind of coming right on top of my brow bone here, pulling it out like toward under my eyebrow where my eyebrow stops here, and then I'm just gonna pull it in here. And then now I'm gonna go in with the darker one here, and we're just gonna grab her, and we're just gonna come in right in this crease here, and then going back into that darker color here, and just really pulling it in, just the crease like right here, coming like halfway through, and just swiping back and forth, and then at the end we're just pulling her back in here. Ooh, you guys, I am so excited about this color. And of course, when I saw them and they were just speaking to me, these are the Vivid and Vibrant eyeshadows, and then also the Shimmer and Glow shadows. And then first, before I swatch them, if you guys can see how gorgeous that is, this plastic thing is in here. On one side, this is flat, and then on the other side, actually this has a bit of a shimmer in it, and then on this side, it's like shimmer down tea for your life. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to swatch sort of the flat side for you guys. And I mean, they're just so gorgeous, right? So that is sort of the flat side. I mean, when I tell you they're really creamy, they're really, really nice. This is more of the shimmer side. The best way to do it there. Oh, come on. Like, you know, like it's just gorgeous. So this is the Shimmer and Glow. This one's by Stila as well. And then what we're gonna do is, what is the best way to do this? We're gonna go this way. And I mean, if this ain't blue for your life, I don't know what it is. First, we're gonna go in with the liquid shadow. So first, I'm just gonna get a little bit on my eye here, and then I'm probably gonna blend it out. Oh my God, that is so pretty, you guys. Look at that. So we're just gonna get it on because they are pretty liquidy, but they move really, really well. But I wanna be able to blend this out a little bit. So actually, I'm just gonna do my whole lid blue here. And now I'm gonna take a flat brush here, fluffy flat brush, and I'm just gonna dip my brush in there, and I'm just gonna take small strokes, and I'm just gonna start really like feathering the product out and shaping the product the way that I would like it to be. And I'm using the liquid first because I want to layer the powder on top of it, so it really gives it a base and it really pops. It looks like they pretty much like dry down really, really quick. Quicker than I expected, which is actually pretty awesome though. I didn't want to put like too much on there and then it was just all over the place, because this is my first time using the Stila liquids and I heard so much about them, but I just want to make sure, you know, because blue and blacks and dark colors, like you got to make sure, you know, you're careful with these if you haven't used them before, so you understand the texture and how fast or how long it takes them to dry. If it's a type of shadow that gets all over the place when you open and close your eye, which this doesn't seem to be that at all. But I'm glad that I did that because now I was able to like really shape it out. I'm just kind of like keeping with that wing and like coming up a little bit here and then going into my crease. I'm gonna dare to put a little bit more on now that I kind of have the shape here. So let me just do that. Shoot. And I'm just gonna do it again, just the same way that I did it before. Just kind of get it in the middle of that lid, and that lid, my lid, in the middle of my lid. God, that is so gorgeous. I mean, who does that? And actually, I'm gonna go a little bit faster this time since I do understand this dries down quick. I am now going to go in on the other side, do the same thing. Now that I'm getting a feel for how this works, I'm doing a little bit of a time, seeing where I'm at, because with liquids and liquidy creams, if you put too much, it starts to get clumpy. And we don't want that. Just because you guys know I'm extra, as gorgeous as this looks right now, it's so beautiful, I am going to layer on top of it with the actual sapphire powder, but I'm gonna take the shimmer side of it. So I'm actually, in this one, there is fallout because it's like a sort of a chunky shimmer to it. And it's very, very, very creamy shadow. So let's see if that like bumps her up. I almost kind of even want to take my finger and just rub her on there. See where that fallout is, you guys, right here? But that's kind of what happens when you have creamy, especially creamy shimmer shadows. You know, if you ever stick your finger into a shadow and your finger kind of like sinks in there a little bit and it moves, which is a great thing that it's creamy, but then, you know, you kind of have that fallout, so you just have to be really careful with it. So that's why I was saying I wanted to conceal after I finish with this shadow though. Not that it wasn't beautiful on its own, but you know, sometimes you just need it to pop on another level. I'm gonna go back in with this dark brown. This is my Hourglass palette, and I'm just gonna go back in here and darken it up a bit. Blend, blend, blend. That's the name of the game here. I swear to God, I was filming. Like, this is crazy, you guys. So basically, I'm so sorry it's late at night. I'm trying to film this for you guys. Like, this is like so crazy. But basically, I took what I thought was flat side, but it has shimmer in it. And I basically just swipies right under my eye here. And just connected them in here. And then swiped right back under here. And kept it pushing from there. Just so I can have that blue under my eye there. Okay, you guys, so now I'm gonna go ahead and swipe that fallout, that powder and everything from under here. So I'm actually gonna come in with my Dose of Colors liner, and this is in the color Shady. Just gonna come in with my liner brush here, and I'm just gonna come right in here in my waterline, really. Let me show you guys, and then I'm just gonna come in here. So you can really see this liner. And I'm kind of just like really rubbing it and pushing it into my lash line here as well. You gotta have a black or something darker than the blue in your lash line to really make that blue pop. I'm gonna go in on the other side. I'm getting in my waterline, and I'm also getting in my lash line here. You know what? I'm not even sure if I even really want to use eyeliner at this point. Like, as far as on my top lid, I think I'm just gonna, nope, I'm not gonna do it right now. I'm gonna actually take a wipe because some of that blue kind of did come in through, and I'm just gonna kind of clean that up a little bit. I just want to make sure, you know, it did have some fallout there. This stuff can get a little messy sometimes, so you just want to make sure you're like cleaning right in here. Okay, so we are going to clean up under here. We're going to highlight the rest of the face so all of this matches together, so it really brings it together. So we're going to go on with another NARS Soft Matte Concealer, except this time the color is in Caramel. I'm going to take my Kevyn Aucoin Duo brush, and we're just going to get the color under here. And then so with the flat end of it, I'm able to really just like come up underneath and really clean up under there. I'm just taking soft strokes. And as you can see, this starts to clean up all of that. And then I'm taking the other end of this brush, and basically what this does is it blurs out any of the lines that the edge of the other side of the brush might have made. I'm gonna take my flat brush by Makeup Forever, just a little bit bigger, and then we're gonna feather it out a little bit here. Now that we've like really gotten close to that edge, honey. I'm gonna come down my nose here because I did not do my highlighting in this area earlier. I'm gonna go over my eyebrows in here a little bit more. Why not? I am going to go back to my Beauty Blender, and I'm just gonna blend this out. Just be careful of your brows since you just did them, okay? When you just do your eyebrows, ooh, don't let it be a shame. I'm gonna come in on my edge here too, just to soften it up a little bit. I feel like that line is a little too hard. You know what I mean? There we go. It was just like doing a little too much. Okay, now I'm gonna go back in with my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm gonna bake under these eyes. Getting really close here, but being careful. Let's make sure we're baking all her down. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna come in with my Kevin Aquan. This is my Celestial Bronzing Powder. It has a shimmer to it. Don't be scared, because I used to be. But now that this is my joint, you guys see I use this to death, okay? It has a shimmer in it, but it's not really a shimmer. It shows up as a beautiful glow, okay? So I won't even really call it like a shimmer. It's a glow. So that's what I love about this powder. Now we gotta get this powder out the way, okay? So we're gonna take another brush. It's a foundation brush, and I'm literally just going to swipe away this powder pretty much. And we didn't bake for very long. It literally was only a few minutes on this one. Taking my blush brush, and I'm going in with a NARS flat. I mean, it has like a baby shimmer in it, but it's a flat blush, and this one is in Lovejoy. It's one of my favorite, actually. It just fits my skin tone so well. You know, it's like that good, nice rose color, but like brown skin, you know? Okay, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Wanted Blush Palette. This is the blush palette too. And I'm gonna come in with this beautiful flat baby pink color. I'm gonna take a new brush, and I'm gonna come in, and we're just going to add a little bit of dimension in there. It's really you know what it is? It's a transition color for your cheek. That's what it is. That's what I'm gonna call it today, because that's really what it is. You know, when you have your color in here, or if you have apple cheeks and you hit them here and there's still all of this in here and you're like, something's missing, you just see like shadow, concealer, and your blush. What you want to do is, which this color works on everybody, and I mean everybody, okay? I've been using this since back in the day, okay? This ain't nothing but a Kevin Aquan trick, okay, y'all? But it is just your transition color, so you can just kind of bring it in here. And you just kind of want to start like halfway in your cheeks and just sort of bring it in this way, so you have something to work with, honey. Wait a minute, you guys thought we forgot lashes? You are so crazy. We're gonna go with my Blinking Beauts today, and these are in Elo Jellos, and they have a flare at the end, so that's really, really cute. So these should be A+. Okay, let's throw this Elo Jello lash on. Ooh, okay. What do you guys think so far? It's so pretty. These Elo Jellos are so great because they just flare out the end, and so they just keep that eye elongated. I love it. Okay, I am going to go with my Artist Couture pencil. This is by Makeup Forever, and this color is in 600. It's called Anywhere Caffeine. And this is just like a nice nude, like a little bit of deeper nude though. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with my Dose of Colors. This is their liquid lipstick, and this is in the color Truffle. And let's go ahead and throw her on there. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this lip matte. I really like it like this. I don't think it needs any shimmer or anything like this. I think because the eyes are so shimmery, like the lips are just the perfect color for this look. So we're gonna keep this matte. Okay, you guys, here is the final look. What do you guys think? I think it's super gorgeous. You guys know I usually do like a lighter lid, but I am really enjoying this look. It's so pretty, and it will look good on anybody. It's so amazing, and I love it. Stila came through with this blue, okay? Like, yes, this is so gorgeous, and I would definitely wear this again. So leave your comments below. Tell me what you guys think about this look. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you never in your life, okay, miss a video by me. Until next time, you guys, peace and love. Mwah.